Hello, my loves. Welcome to a new Pick a Card reading. Today, we're going to get you clarity on their recent thoughts and feelings of you. So this can be your twin flame, soulmate, beloved, your specific person. We're going to find out what are they deeply thinking and feeling about you and this connection. So if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Dr. V. It is so wonderful to have you here. I want to give a big virtual hug to all of the new subscribers, as well as to everyone who's already part of this family. You know how much I cherish and love you, and it is an absolute honor to be doing these readings for you and to be working with all of my amazing private clients all around the world. You know who you guys are, and I have just been so blessed to be able to work with the best people ever. So today, as always, I have 3 groups for you, and I give you many options to choose your group. You can pick from 1, 2, 3, or you can pick them all and take the messages that resonate for you. I will show you each of the images as well as the crystals that go with them. And then we will also be assigning zodiac signs to each group. And some people like to choose their zodiac as well as their persons and combine readings. There is no right or wrong answer here. Just be gentle with yourself and see what you feel most intuitively guided to. Now, if you're at that place where you really want to be specific, you want to know what is going on between you and your person, then I recommend that you do the live reading experience with me. I love seeing your beautiful face on video call. I'm one of the few people who offers this because I just think that live readings are extremely powerful, transformative, and Spirit can answer all of your questions right there in real time. We can also video record that because you'd be surprised at how much more comes out when you watch it multiple times. If that doesn't resonate, I also offer video recorded readings, so you do have some options. If you go to livetarot.com/readings, you can see my entire menu right there. Now, if you're the kind of person who loves to pull oracle cards at home, I've created 2 decks, the Twin Flame Oracle, which is my love and relationship deck, and the Divine Feminine Entrepreneur, which is the business, money, and career deck. These are available also with free shipping at my website as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. All right, let's take a deep breath and let's see which of these you feel most guided to. So for group number 1, we have this image and this crystal right here. For group number 2, we have this image and this crystal right here. And for group number 3, we have this image and this crystal right here. And let's go ahead and get zodiac signs. So for group number 1, we have Scorpio, Leo, Aries, and Pisces. For group number 2, we have Capricorn, we have Libra, Cancer, and Aquarius. And for group number 3, we have Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Okay, so go ahead and make your choice, and we'll get started with group number 1. Beautiful group 1 that chose this image as well as this crystal right here, as well as Scorpio, Leo, Aries, and Pisces. Let's see What are their recent thoughts and feelings of you? So we will start with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot as well. What are their recent thoughts and feelings of group 1? We have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. Elusive, dishonesty, deception, and trickery. Message. Solitude. Okay. So I feel like right now there is definitely a very dark shadow across this person's heart, their life, and their experience right now. They're definitely in hermit mode. We're getting solitude right here. And it is because something has happened here where they were dishonest. Okay, there's been some dishonesty, some deception that has happened between you and this person. And it's not to say that they're a bad person, but I get the energy of shame around whatever this dishonesty is. Like they feel deeply regretful of it. They feel deeply ashamed around whatever it is that they said or did. For some of you, I feel like this dishonesty has to do with them being elusive about trying to hide something in their life, or trying to hide something about themselves from you that made them feel like you would actually reject them, not want them, not trust them. So I feel like there's something here that this person was holding back from you, group 1. And it may not even have been something that would have made you mistrust them. Maybe in your mind it would have been okay, but something in their mind made it feel either bigger than it is, or it is actually big. Take it as it resonates for your situation, but there is some level of dishonesty here. There's something elusive, as in like they were trying to make, like I feel like a fog kind of around certain parts of their life, their choices, who they are. Okay, I'm getting a heavy energy from the fog right here. See how you can see this person walking in the fog? I feel like this person was being deliberately foggy and trying to keep you in the fog because there were certain things about them that they didn't want you to find out. But again, I don't know if you would have judged them as harshly as they have judged themselves. And this could even have to do with decisions or choices that they made in the past before they ever even met you. For some of you, this person is carrying shame or deep kind of regret over choices they've made in the past. They want to feel and act like they're a different person today, but they don't want to be able to show you those parts of themselves. So for many of you, this person did not want to be vulnerable to that level, or they weren't yet ready to be vulnerable to that level. And maybe you found out, or maybe something happened where you found out in a different way, or you have felt that they are deliberately holding back, like there's some secret, something there that you don't know. And so this person has been trying to release this past. For some of you, this has happened in the past. It has nothing to do with you. For others of you, it does have something to do with you. So again, I'm getting multiple energies here. Take it for your situation. Two energies. One is either there's something that happened in their past before they met you that they're deeply ashamed around, and they have been trying to forgive themselves for it, and they don't feel raw or vulnerable enough in front of you to show that part of themselves. They struggle with that, so they're elusive. They get caught in the fog. They don't want to clear that fog. For others of you, they've been elusive or dishonest to you about something having to do with the relationship, okay? And that's another thing, that if you have found out, if you have left this person, if you felt betrayed by them because they didn't tell you, they're also seeking your forgiveness, okay? So for some of you, this person is trying to forgive themselves for something they did in the past that they're too ashamed to admit to you, because they think that it will change the way you look at them or the way you love them, or they have done something within this relationship that was dishonest. because they were trying to hide something, they didn't want you to know something, and you feel betrayed. So right now they are definitely hiding out in darkness and in solitude, okay? They're feeling very lonely. They're feeling very much like they brought this upon themselves. They don't blame you for it. They know that it's something that they chose, something that they did that has made them feel alone and lost right now. So they're kind of licking their wounds. That's the other energy I'm getting. They're licking their wounds. They're kind of hiding out at home. They may not be showing up on socials at all, you know, if that matters to you. Like, they're just kind of cut off from life right now because they're trying to figure out why they did this, what needs to be said, how can things be repaired, because they do want your forgiveness, okay? And that is why I feel like right now they're very much pondering whether to send you a message, whether to forgive, you know, ask you for forgiveness through message, through showing up. Like, I think they're also very afraid that you might ignore their message, or you might block them, or you might not want to speak to them. They're also right now going through in their mind, okay, if I sent a message, what do I say? How do I say it? I think they're even struggling with, you know, the right words to communicate to you, something that would, you know, that to come up with being very honest. I think this person may even be hiding behind excuses right now. You may have stepped back from this person because you may have found out their dishonesty on whatever the topic is, whatever the subject that they were dishonest on, but they weren't willing to own it. Okay, they made excuses. You know, they tried to deflect, they tried to give excuses like, oh, they did this because of something else, but they weren't willing to show up raw, vulnerable, honest, and own it. And that is also why right now they're struggling to figure out what message to send to you, because they're still not fully ready to take that ownership, because it would require even more shame than what they already feel. Let's go deeper. What else is going on in their recent thoughts? Their recent thoughts and feelings of group one. This one fell out. It's the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords. The Hermit again. Okay, so we have deep solitude, deep reflection going on here. Strength, central energy. Seven of Swords again, dishonesty. Wow, so Spirit is just really trying to underline, emphasize what is going on with this person. The Sun. Okay, so we also have a lot of major arcanas, right? The Sun, Strength, and the Hermit. 3 out of 5. So that tells us that for your person, this moment, this, especially if there's been a separation, or if there's a holding back energy, there's a silence, maybe you've given this person consequences, you step back from them because you found out the truth, you found out some sort of deception that was going on here. I feel like they are searching for their own strength. They're definitely doubled down right now in solitude. The fact that we're getting repeating energies here with solitude and Hermit, Seven of Swords, and dishonesty, deception, and trickery, there's definitely some really big consequence that this person is feeling right now, and that's why they've gone into hiding. Now I feel like it's not even solitude, it's complete hiding. Okay, this person has shut down completely. They are non-responsive, and that's why, again, they're dreaming and fantasizing of sending you messages, but they might be so emotionally shut down and shameful right now that they're not even sending the message yet. They're not pressing the send. I'm getting the energy also here with the Strength card that they might be even writing text to you or messages to you, and then they don't press send, or they delete it, or they write another one, then they delete it. They don't have the guts. They don't know what to say. Every time they write something, it feels false. It doesn't feel like it's going to work, like it's going to move you. So they write and they delete. So this person is right now shut down, hiding, and obsessively looping on how to reach back out to you, obsessively looping. There's a part of them, Knight of Swords, that just wants to come fast back into your life. There's a part of them that just wants to like go into this like fast texting, okay, like fast communication, just like going off on their thoughts, because I feel like their thoughts are racing right now. This person is having incredibly racing thoughts about you. Their thoughts are out of control, and they might even be feeling a little bit manic in their thoughts right now. And that is why they're trying to shut it down, because they feel like if they are to rush towards you and just like, verbal diarrhea, like, just like talk, they're going to make it worse. Even though they're looping, like right now they're like spiraling, and they're trying to shut down their wanting to talk to you excessively, to like go on and on and on and explain things to you. So they're trying to shut that down because they think that that is going to make them look worse, because they know, Seven of Swords, they hid something from you. They were deceptive, they lied, they cheated, they did something. Something here was hidden, something here was dishonest, and something here needs to come out to the light, because we're getting the Sun's energy. They know that their dishonesty has come to light. They know that they're going to have to own it. They haven't quite yet done that. They know that they're going to have to admit it, and they might still be making excuses in their mind, or maybe they made excuses to you and you shut them down completely. So the central energy here in terms of their thoughts and feelings towards you is right now they don't have the strength. They know that they have made a major mistake, and they feel weak, they feel depleted. That's why they're in hiding. They're trying to lick their wounds. They're trying to find the strength. They're trying not to like bombard you with texts asking for forgiveness and over-explaining, because they're spiraling right now in an over-explaining kind of energy. Wow. What else? What else are they recently thinking and feeling? So we have appreciate. We have destruction. Well, they're not surprised on that. Karmic partner. Loss. Runner. Yeah, see? So I feel like this person is definitely right now trying to run from consequences, or trying to run from what they've done, okay? They know that they did not appreciate you, as in they took you for granted. They took your love for granted, your patience, your understanding. They know that they did not fully appreciate who you were until you were gone, until they destroyed it. There's something here where this person has destroyed the relationship for now, or they feel like they have. Or you feel like their actions have destroyed your trust in them. They are very aware that you no longer trust them, okay? They're very aware that they took something sacred that they had with you and they destroyed it, even though they didn't mean to. Okay, so whatever they did, it's not like they were trying to destroy the relationship. Whatever they did, the actions that they took, or the secrets that they kept, or the things that they kept from you, were from their own cowardice, group one. This person right now is going through a phase of being cowardly. They don't know how to step up and be honest about their emotions and their actions and why they did certain things. And I do feel that for some of you, this person may have come on very hot and heavy. They may have said a lot of things to you about their feelings for you. Again, with this Knight of Swords, like they may have said a lot of things because there was a lot of passion here. I feel like there's a lot of chemistry between you and this person, and they may have been carried away by that. And then when it came time, when it got real, they ran. When things got real, this person ran from their own emotions, from what they're feeling, from the depth of what they're feeling. And for some of you, they may have run because there could have been a third party involved, okay? Where it's like they fell in love with you, but they were dishonest about themselves in their willingness to leave the other person. They may have even said, I want to leave this other person. I'm mad about you. I'm madly in love with you. I want to be with you. But there might be some sort of a domestic arrangement there that has to do with money and living spaces that this person could not get out of, even though they acted like they wanted to. Okay, that's not for everybody, but because this card has come up, I feel like for some of you that might apply. Okay, but either way, this person feels tremendous loss without you right now. Okay, they know they completely fumbled this, they messed it up, they screwed it up, and now you don't trust them, now you don't believe in them anymore. And again, they are trying to come back and figure out how they can make this up to you, or how they can win your trust again. But their hope is fading because they know that you're not just some ordinary person who's going to look the other way. So they're dealing with tremendous, deep loss, hiding, solitude, misery, and spiraling in their head, wondering what message they could send to you, what they could possibly say to earn your trust again, because they know that they've lost something truly sacred with you and they're devastated by it. Okay, so this is where I'm going to leave it. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me to go deeper on what's going on between you and this person, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. They're available with free shipping both at my website, livetarot.com, as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe, give this video a like. It really supports me and the channel. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all on the next one. My beautiful group 2 that chose this image right here, and this crystal, as well as Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, and Aquarius. Let's see, what are the recent thoughts and feelings of you? So we'll start here with your oracle cards. Then we will do your tarot. What are their recent thoughts and feelings? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Shocking. Turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. Lovers. Wow. Movement. This is very interesting. Okay. I feel like there is a very interesting energy that is happening here with this person. And I feel like this is the kind of person, unfortunately, who is driven not by love, but by loss. Okay, and what I mean by this is, unfortunately, it seems like this is not the kind of person that moves forward, takes action, or engages with you unless, unfortunately, they feel that they have lost you. Okay, this is somebody who struggles with action. Okay, this is somebody who has very low self-esteem. I feel like in their recent thoughts and feelings of you, about you, they don't feel that they're worthy of someone like you. Okay, this person has, like I said, very low self-esteem. They may have come through life as a struggle, as in they might see life as just a big struggle that they've always had to deal with. I wouldn't be surprised if this person has definitely struggled a lot since childhood, mentally, emotionally. They have a lot of psychological, emotional, mental barriers, okay, walls that they have literally put up all around their heart and their soul over a long period of time. And because they have very systematically created walls, I feel like it has done two things. One is, yes, in their mind, it has created a false sense of security, right? Because I feel that this person is at a fundamental level emotionally unavailable at this time. So it doesn't matter if it's you or anybody else, group 2. They want deeply to be lovers with you. Like they want the physical intimacy, the emotional intimacy, the connection. They deeply desire it, but they don't allow themselves to have it. They don't allow themselves the movement it would take to have you fully in their life, because they cannot handle it on a day-to-day basis. Like I feel like this person deeply desires you, deeply wants connection with you, but it's almost like they can only have it sometimes because of their emotional unavailability. They have built walls around themselves, and these are walls that have been there before they ever even met you. Okay, this has nothing to do with you. So they're kind of living in this world almost like a half person because they lack movement. Okay, they have movement when it comes to their external life. So this person probably goes to work just fine, does all the logistics, can do everything externally. They can maintain their life, maintain their work, do all the things that a normal life requires. But the inside, the emotional piece is what is stuck. So while their external life continues to move on, and they can kind of show up for all those things, they can be responsible, they can do their errands, they can, show up for logistics, they can, hold down a job, maybe they have a business, all that stuff they can manage. But when it comes to their internal world, they lack movement. Their emotions, their heart is stuck while their external life continues to move forward. And that's the problem that they have with you. They want you deeply, but they feel like they can only show up sometimes for it. They're struggling to engage with you on a daily basis. Like they don't feel that they can show up consistently as a stable partner every day for you. But can they be a lover sometimes? Can they, send you passionate texts and show up once in a while to, be physically intimate with you? Yes. But I don't think that they believe that they can be there emotionally consistently for you. And that is why in their thoughts and feelings, they know that they bring turmoil and trouble. Okay? They don't bring consistency or security. They don't bring stability. They bring turmoil, trouble, unexpected. They come close, then they go far. They come close for a little while, then they put distance between the two of you. And it's an emotional whiplash with this person. They bring turmoil. They don't bring stability. They know that in their thoughts and feelings of you, they feel a regret around the fact that their behavior always seems shocking, because they can come close and be very passionate and very into you, and then they can withdraw and be very cold. Why? Because they lack continuous and consistent engagement emotionally. They are not set up for that. They have kind of cut themselves off from that long before they met you. Let's go deeper. What else is going on in their recent thoughts and feelings of you? Page of Wands, Justice, Judgment, Four of Swords, Eight of Cups. Yeah. See, that makes a lot of sense. So this person is very, very much aware that you see the truth about them, that they show up in this Page of Wands energy. Their love is real, their caring is real, but it's very immature. Their actions are immature. The way they carry themselves, what they do, what they don't do, how they move forward or how they do not move forward, comes from a very immature place for them. Okay? And they're highly aware, highly aware that their behavior has not been fair to you. Okay, that there is no justice in this behavior, because again, I feel like you have been very generous with this person. Very generous, group 2. You have given this person everything you could, okay? From your heart, from your soul, everything. You have been incredibly generous with this person. And again, what keeps happening is that they come forward, they give you a taste, okay? They give you a taste of passion, a taste of their inner world. You feel like you're always trying to touch this person's inner world, and they'll only give you glimpses of it. It's like this longing. It's like coming to a huge buffet and only being given a bite. Okay, and like you're longing, you're standing there longing for more food, like, oh my gosh, this looks amazing, I want more. But no, you're only given one little bite of it. And then that person retreats back into their mind, because that's where they feel the safest. And they realize this, your person, in their thoughts and feelings of you, they know that now you see them for who they really are. It took you some time because you're a loving, generous person. You thought maybe you could love this person and heal them, that your love could heal this person. Your love could bring their walls down. But they have proven to you time and time again that your love doesn't bring their walls down, because it's not about you. They are stuck. They are stuck in this Four of Swords in their head all the time, spinning in their head, shutting themselves down. And it's almost like they wish you could know that it has nothing to do with you. So no matter what you do, no matter what you say, you get to a point where you can no longer reach this person. And so their greatest fear in their thoughts and feelings of you is that you're finally fed up and you're walking away for good. 8 of Cups. And even though they know that at some point you're going to be so sick of them that you're going to walk away from this behavior, so sick of not them, but their behavior, that they are ready for that inevitable loss. Like they feel like they're going to lose you. And that makes them, it's crazy, but that makes them step back more, because they're like, whoa, I should just stay away because I'm going to lose you anyway. Like, why would you even want to be with someone like me? And yet their central energy is they deeply want a new life, a new beginning with you, but they're not yet ready to claim that, because their behavior won't show it. Even if their words say it, even if their heart wants it. This is why this person brings shocking turmoil, trouble, and unexpected behavior into your life, because in the middle of it all, they do wish that they had the courage, judgment to show up for you every single day consistently and start a new life with you. But because they want it but can't do it, it keeps turning up as turmoil, no stability, no security, a constant back and forth with this person. They come close, they run away. They come close, they run away. They're not able to sustain consistent emotional connection. Why? Because page 1, there's something in their childhood, something in their experience where this person has not grown up, okay? There's an arrested development in this person. Like they're still very childlike. They don't act like a full adult in many ways, okay? They want love, but they can't sustain love. They want connection, but they can't sustain it. They want that relationship, that new beginning, that new life. They don't know how to sustain it. And it's so painful for you, group 2. I'm so sorry. That it is a very painful place to be with a person like this. See, self-worth. Like I said, their self-worth is so low. Stuck. Release. Receive. Yeah, see, this makes sense. Ascend. Okay, here's the thing. They know. Okay, it's almost like they know that you know that they know, and you know it as well. They, from their childhood, with that Page of Wands energy, they are operating from a place of deep, low self-worth. They don't feel that they are worthy of you. They don't feel that they could make you happy in the long term. They feel like they would fail you eventually, no matter how much you love them, and you do love them very much. They know this. They almost ask themselves, how is it possible that someone like you would even keep yourself stuck with someone like them? Because they know that they are inadequate. They don't feel adequate. And then they feel like, well, why? Here I am. I'm stuck in life. I'm not moving forward emotionally, right? I'm not giving enough forward movement or progress to you emotionally, and yet you are still here stuck with me because you love me. Why? They're even asking themselves that question. Why do you love them? Why are you willing to deal with all of this nonsense? So then they feel in awe of you, right? Like they really deeply respect you. They feel like, wow, why would you even stay? I wouldn't stay with me. What do you even see in me? I'm not all that great. This is what this person thinks and feels. They feel like they don't deserve your understanding, your patience, your love, because they feel like they haven't really done anything much to receive it. It's like they feel that maybe you must just love them for their soul, like love them for who you think they are inside, but you're not loving them for the actions that they're taking or not taking towards you. Okay, so they know that they're going to have to release these insecurities. They know they're going to have to release these blocks or whatever it is that they're holding on to, the walls that are holding them back, in order to fully ever receive your love and ever to fully ascend into having your love permanently every day, or even being able to show up for that. Okay, so this person and their thoughts and feelings of you, they are fully aware now that they're not fooling you. You know, you see them for what they are. You know exactly what they are. And now the ball is in their court. If they truly want to receive your love and this blessing of a relationship, they're going to have to ascend. They're going to have to stop being the limited person that they are right now. They're going to have to work on their own healing. They're going to have to release everything that is blocking them from this judgment energy, which is the new beginning that they want. So that's what they are grappling with emotionally, mentally, in every way right now. Okay, so if you'd like to know more about what's going on between you and this person, you could do a private reading with me. You could do the video recorded or the live. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracles, this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is the business, money, and career deck. These are available with free shipping on my website as well as Amazon FBA. All of the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. It really supports me in the channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you all on the next one. 3 that chose this image right here, as well as this crystal right here. And Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Taurus. Let's see, what are their recent thoughts and feelings of you? So we will start with oracle cards, and then we will do your tarot. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Sudden wealth. One ring circus. Wow. Okay, there's some really interesting energies coming around here. Okay, so I feel like this person right now is in a dark place. I think I said that in the last reading. There is a darkness definitely going on. And it has to do with this person being more influenced by the people around them. Okay, so it doesn't have to do with you. It's like they've put a lot of their faith, their trust, perhaps even money or finances, around people or situations that are absolutely wrong for them. okay, that are draining, and it's become like a curse on their life, okay? This could be a third party situation. It could be that right now, like they are stuck in a particular, whether it's a marriage, a commitment, a living situation, a relationship, they are stuck, they feel cursed, they're stuck in it due to finances, okay? And I feel like they feel like they're drowning in it. So again, it doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be that they're stuck in a family situation, family obligations that are financial. They feel obligated or guilty. They must take care of those people. Or like I said, it is some sort of marriage or long-term relationship, but they literally feel stuck and cursed around it. Like as in like they're very depressed, they're very unhappy, but it's almost like they're their own worst enemy because they choose to stay, okay? And I feel like that's what's getting in the way of their feelings for you. Like I feel like they were already in this situation when they met you, okay? And they did not expect to fall in love with you. There's a sense here of, okay, I was struggling, I was suffering, but I had resigned myself to it. You know, like I don't know how to get out of this situation. I'm just gonna stay, like I'm gonna make it just like, okay, how can I survive? Like this to me is the energy of individual survival. They were living in survival mode, okay? Just them, how can I survive? I don't like this situation. It is draining me emotionally, because look at this skull. Like that to me is like a drain of everything within you. Like it's almost like your body, your soul, everything is being sucked out of you. You're feeling sucked dry, okay? So it's draining them, whatever situation they're in, it's draining them emotionally, it's draining them physically, and it's draining them financially, okay? So they're stuck in something, okay? Family, business, relationship, marriage, commitment, long-term living situation, they are stuck in something. And they did not expect to meet you. They did not expect to fall in love with you. They had kind of accepted their suffering, because I'm not getting the energy yet that this is a suffering that they want to leave, okay? Right now, it's all about, let me survive within this suffering, okay? As long as I survive somehow, I'm okay. Because there's a stuck energy, right? Like they feel like they cannot get out. Whether that's real, whether that's their own mind, that's a different thing, okay? So you may have also shown up in their life either as a friend, coworker, colleague, something in their community, and they didn't anticipate falling in love with you or being deeply attracted to you, or starting to see fantasies of a different life because of you. This person never fantasized about a different life or fantasized about escape from that situation until they met you. And then their whole life just kind of blew up in their mind, even if it hasn't in the logistics, even if they're living the same old life on the outside, their internal state of being, their emotions around that life have shifted dramatically, have changed, because you were like this tornado that came in and changed everything in their emotional landscape. And there might be a gap right now between what they feel emotionally and what their life looks like on the outside, which it still looks, you know, like some sort of a fake thing that they're just upholding for public persona purposes, okay? Wow. So this person right now, in their thoughts and feelings of you, they're incredibly conflicted. They're incredibly divided because, like I said, they were okay with surviving in a bad situation. They were just figuring it out. They were like, well, I got myself into this. I chose this. Now I have to stay. Even though I'm being drained in every way, I have to figure it out. You know, I can't just leave. I can't get out of this. But now you have changed that whole dynamic, and you just by being there and just through their deep attraction or love for you, your very presence is making it harder for this person to stay where they are, because they're now seeing the possibility of a different life altogether. And that's also very terrifying to this person. They're afraid because it's almost like, yes, they've been in a cage, but now they've chosen that cage. And once you choose that cage, when the opportunity comes to escape from it, you might actually consider staying. I know that sounds crazy, but it happens. Let's go deeper. What else is going on in their recent thoughts and feelings of you? What else in their recent thoughts and feelings? The Hermit, the Chariot, the Lovers. Oh my gosh, look at these major arcanas. Wow. Ace of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Interesting. So see, you have disrupted this person's life. Okay. There's a major disruption here. And that's what they're grappling with right now in their thoughts and feelings of you. Because see, like I said, there is this very, very strong pull that this person has towards you. It's very powerful. And it's deep. This is something that they don't know how to grapple with at this time. And it's really, again, terrifying them. And just like I said before, Spirit is confirming the fact that they see you as a absolutely new opportunity, Ace of Cups, new emotional beginning. And again, that is what really scares this person, because they were not anticipating this. Like, you know, like this was meeting you was a shock. Even if, I feel like even if you already knew each other somehow, even if you were in each other's community, work related, something, right? Even if they knew of you, I think the way their feelings shifted or changed towards you came as a real shock to this person. And that is why they've gone into hermit mode right now. Okay, this person may be very withdrawn right now. And you might think that they're not interested because they're withdrawn, but that's actually the opposite right now, because I think they are very emotionally activated. Okay, their emotions have been deeply activated towards you with this Ace of Cups. Okay, and again, I think it was very unexpected. And they are incredibly attracted to you. They don't know what to do with those feelings because they feel like in order to even act on those feelings, they would have to move forward. The Chariot, they would have to move forward in their life. Whatever they're stuck in right now, whatever situation they're stuck in right now, which would not make it possible for them to be with you, is what they would have to leave and move forward from. And that's asking a lot. Okay, that's asking a lot from this person, because I don't think they're ready to do that. Like I said, they were miserable, they felt cursed, but they were willing to stay. And here's probably the reason why. For some of you, it might be because there's children involved. Okay, it doesn't have to be. But for some of you, this person was willing to stay in a bad situation because of what obligation or guilt they felt towards a child or children, doesn't matter what their age is. And for others of you where that's not the case, this Page of Pentacles also just represents your person's immaturity at being able to handle such a big love, because I think this is a huge love that has hit them right now. Ace of Cups and Lovers is no small love. It's real. Okay, this is not casual. This is not something that's just passing the time. This is not something to make themselves feel better because they're in a bad situation. This is real love. And they don't know what to do with it because it has hit them really hard. And it's forcing them to make a choice. Like, if they want this love, they're going to have to move forward. So right now, that's why they're like, we got the Chariot and the Hermit next to each other, because they're in hiding. right? And the Chariot here in the middle of the Lovers and the Hermit tells us that which one are they going to choose? If they move forward, then they can have the Lovers. If they don't move this Chariot forward, then they might as well stay the Hermit and just stay put where they are. Miserable, but safe. Safe in their misery. Predictable in their misery, right? Nothing new is happening there. There's nothing adventurous. There's no love. There's no excitement. There's no passion. There's no Ace of Cups there. But it's a known curse. You know, it's the safety of knowing what you have rather than taking the risk and the becoming vulnerable to choosing something more, choosing something different. So it requires a lot of courage to do that. This person is being faced with a major decision, okay? And they're grappling with it for sure. They're really, really tortured right now because they want you very badly. And in order to stay where they are, in order to not pursue you, not allow themselves to have you, they would have to become this hermit. What else? What else is in their recent thoughts? See, 5D. There's a really deep connection here. Split energy. Yep. Home. Wow, see? Free will. And ball. Okay. So here it is, same energy again. This person, again, whether they knew you before and things changed because energy between the two of you changed, or whether they met you more recently, it doesn't matter. There is a deep soul connection here that they cannot deny. And they may be trying to deny it because they may not be physically free, like they may not be in a position where they're single or free to pursue this connection. And that's what's tormenting them. That's what's killing them right now. And like I said, it doesn't even have to be that they are married or in a relationship. It can just be that they're in a family dynamic with obligations to either parents, kids, greater family. There's obligations that they feel like there's no avenue for them to choose themselves right now, because other people need them. This is the mindset that they have. Even though they feel cursed, even though they feel like shut down in that environment, they're choosing it because there's a sense of nobility. Okay, they feel like they're doing something noble. They feel like even though they're miserable, they're helping somebody else. They're helping their kids. They're helping their mom. They're helping their dad. They're helping their whatever. So this is why, again, here's the split energy coming through as the middle energy between the fact that they consider you to be their home for their heart. You are there. You are becoming or have already become their emotional home, group 3, because of that very powerful 5D connection, plus the sense of whenever they're with you or they think about you, they feel like they've come home. So this is why they're struggling with a split energy, because they don't know how to reconcile that. They don't know what to do because they don't feel like they are free to choose you right now, because you know their home may have other people in it as well. Like that's the other thing. And again, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be family as well. Their home may not even have space for you right now. So they know very much in their thoughts and feelings of you that they are going to have to decide through their own free will, what choice do they wish to make? Do they want to just leap off the cliff and be with you? Then they would have to make some changes. They would have to allow themselves to accept love and bring it into their home, bring it into their heart and into their life. But for them, it feels like jumping off a cliff. There's a resistance, there's a fear, because like I said, whatever it is, the curse that's there is familiar. The misery that they are living right now is at least safe and familiar because it's known. It's a known misery. Whereas starting something new with you with this Ace of Cups, see, again, it feels like a huge leap, a whole new beginning. It feels very daunting, very scary, and it requires true change. This fall energy is a change in the air. It's about transformation. Do they have what it takes to transform into this? And you may even see this, especially if you're on the Western Hemisphere, as a time marker. Maybe by this fall, they will make a decision. But this is what they're grappling with right now. This is the decision they're trying to come to right now. So if you'd like to have a personal reading with me and go deeper on this, you could do the live or the video recorded. You can also order any of the oracle decks that I've created. Twin Flame Oracle is this one right here. Divine Feminine Entrepreneur is my business, money, and career oracle. These are available at my website as well as Amazon FBA with free shipping. All the links are in the box below. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe and give this video a like. Thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you all on the next one.